Hello my planner pals and welcome back. And if you're new here, then thank you for joining me and giving me a try. My name is Di, I am here at Creative Calm Design, and today we've got a spread in my creative journal for the week of the 13th. I've already whited out the lines using my Uniball Signo pen, and what we'd planned to do for this week was celebrate Donald Duck Day, and as much as I wanted to do that, I didn't have the chance to go out and get any Donald Duck stickers because I broke my kneecap. So what I decided to do was a stash challenge using the Color Story stickers that you see here, because these are the only two kind of themes that I have left in this sticker book. So I decided to do that, and what I decided to do was the florals rather than the kind of like the wellness stuff, because the wellness stuff, as you can see there, says go outside, and I can't go outside. So what I figured was I would just do the florals and try and use up the stuff that was in this sticker book. That was my goal for this spread. Now, you might be wondering, Di, why have I got a voiceover? Well, that's because I had to do this spread over the course of a couple of hours because I kept getting interrupted. Stella needed to go outside. There was somebody at the door. There was a phone call. There was just one thing after another, and I couldn't remember one, what the hell I was talking about on the spread. And yeah, so I was just like, I'm just gonna carry on. Like partway through, I was like, I'm just gonna carry on doing the spread, and then I will just do a voiceover. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, what I'm doing here is just taking all of the stickers off and just putting them on some wax paper. And I love these florals, but sometimes it's a little hard when you've got a few stickers left over. So I'm kind of deciding, I like that bloom sticker, but that's the only chunk, I'm going to call it chunk of yellow that I've got in the stickers. So I was trying to find some washi that matched, and I couldn't really find any, I've got to be honest. And it's a very weird shade. It actually looks closer on the camera than it does in real life, that yellow washi. So I'm like, I've got black. So I got my black grid washi out, and I was like, this navy blue reminds me of the Hustle and Heart. I don't think I ended up using any of the Hustle and Heart blue stuff, but yeah, it was just like, don't know. And then I remembered that weird shape sticker, like the box shape with the diagonal corners. I've got some of those. I put them in the black and white book because they're black and white. And yeah, so I'm like, okay, I can use some of those. So I have those off to one side as well. And then, yeah, let's start the spread. So yeah, I'm just having one of those times right now where I think I mentioned before, but if Stella wants to go outside and she rings the bells, it takes me forever to go from one room to the other. And then by the time I get there, she's like, well, I don't want to go out now. And I'm like, you are. Oh, you so are. So yeah, I'm trying not to lose my patience. I really am. But sometimes it is a struggle. It is a struggle. So yeah, bless his heart, my husband has just gone grocery shopping. But yeah, I have not left the house in over a week, which is unusual because normally I go grocery shopping or somewhere, the post office, run errands, whatever, but I haven't left the house in over a week. It feels like COVID lockdown all over again. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. I'm trying to get this voiceover done so that I can upload this video. And yeah, it just, this spread felt like it took a month. It was just on my table that long that it was just insane. So yeah. But sometimes that's how things go, right? You just can't. You got nothing. You got nothing, man. You got nothing. So yeah. So on here, I'm trying to figure out where to put this little kind of monthly box with the quote in, and I want it underneath that sticker. And this is where I end up ripping the whole page because that's what happens to me sometimes when I'm kind of getting short-tempered and annoyed, is that I end up ripping the page because I don't take care. But yeah, there's a lesson in life for you right there. But yeah, this spread, I'm not gonna lie, it was really hard to come together because I was trying to use the leftovers from this. Because here's the thing, these stickers, like these florals, are in one of the florals books, like the regular florals books. I think it's like Colorful Florals or something. But here's the thing, the foil in the color story book is, I think it's a rose gold, the one that you see here. In the actual sticker book, it's a regular gold. And I don't like mixing the foils, so I didn't want to bring in any of that other book because the foils would be different. And that would really annoy me. So yeah, so no, did not want to do that. But I'm like, if I can make this work just using these stickers and some washi, then I am going to do it. So that's what I did eventually. I mean, it took me forever, but it really did feel like it took me forever because, again, it just seemed like one of those spreads where I was not destined to get it done. So I'm putting the circle sticker down here with that other bit of like quote washi, and I'm like, okay, I can put some more of the black grid washi underneath that little grey text there. And I know I've said this before, but I am absolutely 100% in love with grid washi right now. I don't know. You know, sometimes you just go through phases, and I'm going through a grid washi phase. You know, it was funny when I teach fitness, I was the same then with the fitness stuff. I would go through phases of using like certain pieces of equipment and stuff like that. And yeah, so, and I feel like I'm in the same headspace with the creative stuff. Like I go through stamping phases, I go through washi phases. So yeah, and here I am again with this bloody yellow washi and trying to figure out what I want, because I want some on that right hand side page. I know what I want, I just can't find where it is. I just don't know where to find it. So I'm like, okay, I have that one little strip. It's like a taupey color with a yellow text on it. And I'm like, oh, maybe that'll do. But yeah, I know I need some right there. I know I need something yellow right there, or something on that page, but it just seems too yellow. So then I start thinking, oh, maybe I put the floral stickers on top of the yellow, but then it's too near the florals in the box. So I'm just like, I want something, I just don't know what it is. Again, it's one of those things that, you know, you can go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and you just, in hindsight, I should have put that box somewhere else or something, or switch the boxes over, like from right to left on the page. But yeah, I was not getting up that left hand side box again because it ripped the whole page underneath. So no. I also have that oval quote that I'm trying to use somewhere, and yeah, this is the thing now. I've got like a few things left that I'm trying to use. So yeah, it just gets tricky when you've only got a few things of one particular theme left. But I was bound and determined to make it work. And this is one of the good things I think about the creative journal, is that because I don't have to have anything on a specific day or anything like that, I can put anything anywhere. So yeah, it just makes, you know, you got a little bit more freedom, is what I always say. You got a little bit more freedom of where you can put things, because again, it doesn't matter that, you know, I don't have a box for Sunday, or, you know, there's not much room on Friday to journal, because I can just journal anywhere. I don't have it as a specific day. So this is again where I'm thinking about this oval quote, and I'm just like, I wanted to put it in that top left, but it's right directly opposite that quote on the right hand side. I want to put this circle quote in with the bloom and the florals underneath it, but yeah, and again, it's one of those things that is just the stupidest sticker ever. So I cut it up and I'm like, you know, I can use the bloom part and the floral part separately, so that's what I did. It's just difficult sometimes when they're white stickers like that and they're a shape. So I'm like, okay, I might put it underneath this bit on the top left, because again, I know it's March. I don't need to know that March is underneath there. So yeah, and I usually just do a little gratitude list or something on that sidebar. This is where I decided that I didn't like that yellow. Even though I know that I want yellow, that's not what I want. So yeah, sometimes again, it's just, I know what I want, I just can't find it. So that's when I put that on that quote on that sticker sheet, and I'm like, you know, that would just go back in the stash somewhere. And I'm just using the little bit there because I just feel sorry for the stickers that don't get used. Crazy, I know. Crazy, I know. Using that Today sticker in that box just to give it a little bit of colour. And then I've got these strip of florals. I'm using some on the bottom left, not that you can see because I'm off camera, because I can't get my body underneath the table and I have to be further away. I swear, it's like the things that just logistically from breaking my kneecap are just like harder to do is just insane. So yeah, I'm just adding a few little bits of those floral on clear strips just to give it a little bit of something to bring it together. You know, sometimes again, you don't know what you need until you put something down and you try things. And that's one of the great things about the creative journal, I have to say, is that you can just put things down and not mind whether you're going to take it up or not, or, you know, or you're going to have enough space or something like that. So this is where I'm kind of like, I want something with that yellow. Again, I know I need something else. I've got that yellow and I've got the bit on the right hand side at the bottom with the text. So I'm desperately going to, like, through some of the books, trying to find something. How can I find something that matches that yellow? And I'm like, It is a tricky job sometimes, but yeah, it just, I think this is one of the things, like the yellows end up being different shades of yellow. The blues end up being slightly different shades of blue, and it bothers me, it really does. So I just walked away and came back. And I ended up finding some stuff in this book, the Colourful Boxes book. Now, I don't know why this is called Colourful Boxes, because it has quotes in it, it has florals in it, and the florals are similar enough to the ones in this, and the colour is absolutely perfect. So I was like, you know, good enough, good enough. So I took one of the florals and I took a little yellow swooshy thing and put that on that right hand side page, and I think that just makes it come together a little bit more than it was previously. I don't know whether you can see that it just looks a little more visually appealing. I want to use the word visually appealing. So yeah, and I'd had that Colourful Boxes book in my stash for a while because I bought it on sale, but yeah, I did not think about finding that in that book because I wasn't looking for a box. But yeah, all right, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, then give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you next time, my planner pals. Bye!